Hello everybody! Turns out, due to the game crashing, and crashing the record, and a combination of a few things, I lost the first 2 minutes, so let's just quickly start this again. Hello everybody, this is back to Chapter Master, back from my vacation in America, which I won't go into too much detail because I doubt many of you care very much, but yes, I am back, had a good time, nice to get away for a bit, nice to get home, I'll be honest. And yes, we're back with Chapter Master. And I noticed in the 2 minutes that were crashed that there's now traitors, so that's going to be fun to have to deal with. But in the meantime, we may as well finish with these orcs. Also, why is my penitence only 1% when just as an aside, if you look at the save file, played it for close to 2 hours, so surely penitent would be more than 1%, but oh well. Right, so, yes, in the take you missed, this fleet launched off and disappeared, so I quickly jumped in, expecting to face no one, ended up facing 4 battleships. I lost all my escorts and a strike cruiser, which pissed me off, but since the planet defenses are down, and this was the world that was giving me trouble, and I thankfully didn't lose any marines, I figure we'll keep going and I will try and cut down on recruitment and find a way to rebuild some more ships. But that really bugged me. There was no fleet above the planet, and then 4 battleships show up. Just part of the glitches of this world that kinda bugged the piss out of me, but no matter. Also, we're going to purge this corruption, because I've just noticed it. I'm wondering if it's Orc sympathy corruption, or if it's just general corruption. 5%. Right, we will purge, selective purge, get everyone together. Good, corruption gone. Now, we need to go deal with these. Yeah, as I said, I lost 1 frigate in my last 3 escorts, which bugs the crap out of me, but no matter. So, we're going to do whatever we can to take on the Orc hordes, and I need to start purchasing more ships. Which reminds me, that kind of puts the damper in my augment my force of sisters of battle plan, but oh well. Recruitment. We're going to basically put everything down to sluggish to try and make an extra funds. We're also going to go to armamentarium. Ships. I don't even have enough for 1 yet. It's just very depressing. Right. We're going to launch full strength raids. Try and see if we can cut back some more of these orcs. Alright. Ooh, what was the other thing I was thinking? Oh yeah. Thanks to having a friend with a address in America and having some spare spending money, I got myself Sanguinius. Damn it. Oh no, he's not dead yet. I got myself Sanguinius, the Forge World model. So I'm really excited about that. I've never done a Primarch before. And Sanguinius is the best and my favourite. So I'm going to take a bit of time, see if I can get him assembled and built up. It's pretty good. Also grab some more boxes for my Chaos Marines because they were a lot cheaper there, which was good. The Chief Librarian, or the Librarian Corps, is suffering a bit of negative happenstance at the moment. Oh, bloody orcs. I really hate the orcs in this game. I know I say this every time playthrough, but I do. They're too overpowered for their own good. There's no infighting, which I think should be a thing for the orcs. And they're just too overpowered. I'm sorry. Their fleets are the problem. Orc fleets are too easily produced, too strong, and too mobile. It's just bullshit on every level. And I appreciate orcs are a cancer that have to be cut out. And, you know, Great Crusade thing, you know, you basically have to make sure everything on the planet was salted and burned to get rid of the bloody things. But when you're one Space Marine chapter, the Imperial Navy's worthless and doesn't help you, Defense fleets are worthless, there's no AI Space Marine chapters, and the rest of the Imperium and defense forces are incompetent, it just turns from being to being bullshit. I imagine the finalized version of this game, if you had NPC Space Marine chapters, because if you look at diplomacy, there's room for it, there's always been room for it, but if you had NPC Space Marine chapters, competent Imperial Navy and Imperial Guard forces that would cleanse planets, you could probably actually, deal with Orks better. Like, you wouldn't need to... I'd still want to nerf fleets, but you wouldn't need to nerf Orks that much if the rest of the Imperium was bloody competent. As I said, finished version, NPC Space Marine chapters that you can ally with. Alright? 4 chapters, make them completely random. So NPC Space Marine chapters you could perhaps ally with, you could request audience with, you could trade weapons, requisition, and equipment. Maybe if you were a bit scrupulous, you could try and trade deed seed and stuff across. And if you got a high enough favor with them, for example, you could discuss, Orks, click on a planet, and if you have high enough favor with them, they could go attack that planet. Same with like the Imperial Navy, for example. Same with like Imperium. Imperium. Discuss, enemy, discuss, and then it comes up all the different categories, enemies, and then Orks. Then a little map shows up here. Click on the world you want. If you've got a high enough disposition, they'll send a fleet to deal with it. Same thing should happen with all the other factions and these NPC guys. I don't know. Orks are a bit too overpowered for what they are in this game, and there's no way to deal with them with an understrength chapter. With a full strength chapter, you split the fleets, you purge the worlds, exterminatus them if you need to. But right, we're going to launch a save. I'm going to launch a new save because I have a feeling either a glitch or the fact I've lost half my fleet's going to cause me to save scum at some point. One battleship, alright, we can deal with that. Also, I need a fleet license to repair my strike cruisers, don't I? Alright, blast it. Boosh. Boosh, 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 boosh. Destroy it. Thank you. Alright, good. Okay, well, thankfully, Mr. Inquisitor Man, I will be needing to hang around for at least 3 turns to deal with these Orks, so I suppose you get your request there. Also, I should probably check Marine Health, see if I need more bionics. I imagine someone has a missing foot or something they'll need to replace. First Company. I like that I've got full Terminator squad now. And I like they've actually got different weapons. Thunder hammers, chain fists, assault cannons. Second Company. Usually it's the Devastators and Assault Marines that get hammered. And usually it's Third Company. Oh no, they're not too bad today. My favourite Fourth Company lads. Doing well, doing well. When did I buy a plasma gun? I don't remember doing that. Oh well. Cool. Right, ooh, I can purchase another ship. And I'm hoping I can also purchase a fleet license. Armamentarium ships. I like how it says I have one. One of these has torpedoes, one of these has lasers. I've forgotten what one. I think Gladius has got macro cannon, so we'll purchase a Gladius class escort. Right. Medglin Glade. Where is Medglin Glade? Aha! The diplomacy. Alright, we will send it towards the main fleet. We may as well. Right. Raid. Full strength attack. But yes, as I said, while I was in America, thanks to cheaper prices, I got myself Sanguinius. I also got myself some new Chaos Marines for my Chaos Force, so it's looking good. I actually undercoated my Chaos Marines today. I've been back since last night, but as I said, I spent most of today sleeping and unpacking, as you do from a 14-hour flight. Ugh. I don't know how those, yeah, how people, can fly all the time, because flying sucks. At least if you're on a starship, you can the journeys are long enough that you can walk around and sleep and things. I'd hate having to do anything longer than, well, you said even 14 hours was annoying me, but I'd hate to do anything longer than that. Right, full strength raid, attack. Oh yeah, I forgot, I've got my Sisters of Battle augmenting my forces. That's good. Right. Orcs are all cleansed. Good. 2. It's 2 then 2, so it's kind of almost the same, really. Oh, for Pete's sake! I hate this. I genuinely hate this. Orc fleets generate too fast, even for orcs. Also, when did I get an escort? I haven't actually sent my escort to join the fleet yet. Where did I get that one from? I'm not complaining, but that's cool. Oh, it's dead. How did it die? No, diplomacy still exists. No idea. More bloody orcs. It's an endless cycle of dealing with ruddy orcs. Yeah. Yes, as I said, I've already had my rant about how I balance the orcs on the finished release. Also, I'd kind of make orcs. It's kind of hard. I would have orcs as standard, maybe the standard enemy, because they are the standard enemy in this, basically. They're the standard enemy. Tau show up occasionally. Chaos. Crap. Chaos shows up occasionally. But you never really see Eldar or Dark Eldar either. I'd love to add, as I said, I'd love to add more enemy races in there. I know there's Tyranids as well, and they show up too, but I'd like to add, Eldar and Dark Eldar. I'm not calling them Eldari, shove off. Raiding fleets and raiding parties. I'd like to have Chaos as a more primary antagonist rather than Orcs. Yes, so much I could. It's a problem that always bugs me when I play this game. It's because I always see the potential, and then when I'm playing it and working with what I've got, it's like bugs me because it could be so much more. Although this Horus Heresy mod is brilliant. The art assets alone being returned is great, but I love the different armor types and classes. I adore the rebalance and the addition of new weapons and equipment and the new costs for ships. I really wish I could go back and deal with and get ship upgrades rather than bloody vehicles, especially since my playthroughs, vehicles are worthless to me. No matter. Right. Well, the thing is, we're going to be stuck here dealing with endless bloody orc worlds all day. And then the Chaos guys are just going to take over here, then they'll destroy the last Forge world. The only Forge world. Oh god, that means I have to go run up and defend it at some point, or else I ain't getting any more ships. Honestly, I think this playthrough's dead. I think it's done. I know I'm being a pessimistic asshole, and maybe it's the jet lag, and maybe it's, having to come back and go to work tomorrow from holiday, but I'm a bit pessimistic, and I look at this map and I go, this will never end. The way they spontaneously generate orc fleets, it will not end. And then, to top that off, we have to deal with Chaos. And that would be fine if the bloody Imperial Navy or any fleets were worth a damn, but they're not. Right, well, I just wanted to make a video to let you know I'm back. I probably won't do too many this week, because jet lag, recovering, getting back into work habits and things. So maybe one other video this week, maybe, but normal schedules should return as of next week. So yeah, on behalf of myself in this doomed sector, I shall say adios.